Have you ever said or done something to a woman that you later regretted? Maybe you thought you were being nice, but somehow it backfired. Or perhaps you tried to impress her, and it didn't go the way you had hoped. The truth is, there are certain mistakes that many men unknowingly make with women, not because they intend to, but because they don't realize that these actions are silently undermining their attractiveness, respect, and even their relationships. And the scariest part? Women rarely say it out loud. They just quietly take note and gradually lose interest in you. But don't worry, because today I'm going to help you change that. In this video, we're going to uncover awesome 8 things men should never do with women. Common but crucial mistakes. Once you understand them, you'll be able to elevate your value, become more attractive, and earn more respect in every relationship. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Give this video a like, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and loved ones so they can benefit from this valuable information just like you. And stick around until the end, because I'll be revealing a powerful mindset shift that could transform the way you interact with women forever. Are you ready? Let's get started. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make in a relationship with a woman is comparing her to someone else, whether it's an ex-girlfriend, a celebrity, or even one of her friends. This doesn't just hurt her feelings, it also weakens the emotional connection between you. Imagine this situation. You and your girlfriend are having dinner. She's put in the effort to prepare a delicious meal for you. You take a bite and casually say, "This is good, but not as good as my mom's cooking." Instantly, her expression changes. She feels unappreciated, maybe even a little hurt. So why should you never do this? Because no one in the world likes to be compared to someone else. Women are no exception. When you compare her to another person, whether intentionally or not, you're sending a message that she's not good enough in your eyes. This can damage her confidence and make her feel like she's not special to you. Moreover, constant comparisons can create distance between you. If a woman feels like nothing she does is ever enough to make you happy, she will lose the motivation to keep trying. Over time, this can lead to frustration and, without realizing it, a growing emotional gap between you two. So what's the right way to handle this? Appreciate a woman for who she is without comparing her to anyone else. If you want to compliment or encourage her, do it in a positive way rather than through comparisons. For example, instead of saying, "It's not as good as my mom's cooking," you could say, "I love the way you cook. Every time you're in the kitchen, it's a new experience." This not only makes her feel valued, but also motivates her to continue doing thoughtful things for your relationship. Have you ever gone out with your girlfriend but spent the entire time glued to your phone, scrolling through social media or chatting with friends, while completely forgetting that she's right there next to you? If so, be careful. Ignoring her can have more negative consequences than you might think. Picture this situation. You and your girlfriend are just sitting at a cafe. She's excited to share something interesting about her day. She says, "Hey babe, I have something fun to tell you." You reply, "Uh-huh, go ahead," eyes still locked on your phone, barely paying attention. At that moment, she feels invisible in her own relationship. When you don't pay attention, she starts wondering whether what she says actually matters to you. Over time, this emotional neglect can make her feel unappreciated, lose enthusiasm for conversations, and even weaken the emotional bond between you two. Why should you avoid this? Women want to be heard and valued. When you don't pay attention to them, it's not just disappointing, it creates distance. If this happens repeatedly, she may stop sharing things with you altogether, believing that you don't really listen anyway. This can lead to loneliness in the relationship, a dangerous warning sign. So what's the right approach? When you're with her, put your phone away, maintain eye contact, and actively listen. Show her that you genuinely care about what she's saying. A simple response like, "Really? Tell me more," can make a huge difference. Just by being present and engaged, you can make her feel loved and appreciated in your relationship. Have you ever been in a situation like this? Which of these two examples stood out to you the most? Leave a comment below to let me know you are interested in this topic. Now let's keep going. If you want a woman to always trust and cherish you, remember this: never make promises you can't keep. A promise is one of the key building blocks of a trust in any relationship. When you promise a woman something, she trusts that you will follow through. But if you would break your promises too often, that trust slowly fades away until one day, she stops believing your words altogether. Imagine this situation. You and your girlfriend are having a conversation. You say, "I swear I'll never forget our anniversary." When the anniversary comes, she prepares everything, eagerly waiting, but you completely forget your promise. At that moment, she is not only disappointed, but also feels like she's not important enough for you to remember. One time may be forgivable, but if you repeat this mistake multiple times, she will gradually lose trust in you, and that could lead to cracks in your relationship. Why shouldn't you do this? Simply put, women don't just remember what you say. More importantly, they remember what you do. When you keep breaking promises, whether it's a phone call, a movie date, or even a small commitment, she will feel that you don't value the relationship. This can make women feel unappreciated, lose their sense of security, and gradually become distant. A simple tip for you: if you're not sure you can keep a promise, don't rush to make it. Instead of saying, "I will definitely do it," say, "I'll do my best, but if anything changes, I'll let you know right away." Only promise what you can truly deliver, and when you do make a promise, do everything you can to keep your word. Trust isn't built in a day, but it can be broken in a moment. So don't let empty promises damage your relationship. Did you know that in a relationship, instead of control, respecting each other's personal space is the key to making both partners feel comfortable and fostering long-term connection? But if you constantly check her phone, question where she is, who she's with, and what she's doing every day, you're gradually turning into an over-controlling person, and that could push her away. Imagine a situation like this. You: where are you? With whom? When will you be home? Her: I'm having dinner with my friends. You: which friends? Why didn't you tell me beforehand? At first, you might think you're just showing concern, but in reality, she may feel like she's being controlled and disrespected. No one wants to feel like they're being monitored in their own relationship. Why shouldn't you do this? When you constantly doubt or control her, you're silently sending a message that you don't trust her. This can make her exhausted, feel suffocated, and even want to leave you to regain her freedom. A healthy relationship isn't about controlling each other, it's about respecting each other. The right approach: give her her own space. If she wants to hang out with friends, let her enjoy it without interrogating her about every detail. If you feel uneasy, show trust instead of trying to control her. Instead of asking, "Where did you go today?" say, "I hope you had a great time with your friends." When you respect her personal freedom, she will appreciate you even more and naturally share things with you. Remember, trust is the key to maintaining a strong relationship. Don't let unconscious controlling behaviors break the bond between you two. A wise man doesn't just know how to compliment a woman's appearance, he also knows how to appreciate her soul. Women love compliments, but if you only focus on their looks and never acknowledge their personality, intelligence, or inner values, they might feel like you only care about their appearance rather than who they truly are. This can make women feel unappreciated and even cause the relationship to feel shallow. If you only say things like, "You're so beautiful," or "You look sexy," every day, over time, she might feel like you don't truly value her for more than just her looks, like her intelligence, humor, or the effort she puts into everything she does. Why shouldn't you do this? Looks can change over time, but personality and intelligence are what truly define a person's value. If you only focus on physical beauty, she might feel like the relationship lacks depth. Women don't just want to be loved for being beautiful. They also want to be loved for who they are, how they think, and what they bring to your life. The right approach: learn to compliment holistically. Instead of just saying, "You're gorgeous," add something like, "I really admire the way you think about life. You inspire me. You're incredibly smart. The way you solve problems is amazing. I love your warmth." You always know how to make others feel better. When you show that you appreciate her soul, intelligence, and efforts, she will feel truly valued. This not only deepens your relationship, but also makes her feel safe and happy being with you. Did you know that jealousy is a natural reaction in love? But if you get angry for no reason, just because she texts a male colleague or chats with a male friend, you might be ruining your own relationship. A little jealousy can be fun, but excessive jealousy makes your partner feel controlled and restricted. If you constantly question the relationships around her without clear evidence, she will feel monitored and might eventually lose patience and feel hurt because of your lack of trust. Over time, this can create serious cracks in your relationship. Why shouldn't you do this? Unreasonable jealousy doesn't make love stronger. It only creates pressure and tension. If she hasn't done anything wrong, but you still keep doubting her, that shows the problem isn't her, but your own insecurity. A happy relationship is built on trust, not control or possessiveness. The right approach. If you feel uncomfortable or suspicious, stay calm and think rationally before reacting. Don't rush to anger or accusations. Instead, communicate openly. For example, instead of saying, "Why are you texting him?" say, "I know you have friends and colleagues, but sometimes I get a little worried. I just want to make sure we're okay." If there's really an issue, you'll notice it in the way she treats you daily, not just through one text or one conversation. Trust her. When a woman feels respected and trusted, she will want to be with you even more. A relationship is a two-way street. Care and appreciation shouldn't come from just one side. If she's always looking out for you, but you don't reciprocate, she will eventually feel tired and lonely in the relationship. Women don't need expensive gifts or fancy words every day, but they need to feel like their efforts are worth it. The right approach. You don't need grand gestures, just small, meaningful actions to show that you truly appreciate her. When she does something for you, say, "Thank you, I really appreciate this." Show thoughtful gestures, like asking, "How was your day?" getting her favorite snack, or giving her a warm hug. Occasionally surprise her with a sweet message, flowers for no reason, or a special date night. A relationship lasts when both sides make an effort. Appreciate her before it's too late.